Drew here from Automation for Agencies with Nazam, the founder of Dale, trying to find out if a self-serve demo can actually qualify a lead or if it's just a slideshow prospects click once and forget. If you don't know me, I'm Drew, over 15 years in design, the last 3 running my agency. Let's get into it. Today we have a special guest, Nazim from Dale. If you don't know what Dale is, it is a product on AppSumo currently right now on a lifetime deal. Nazim, tell me what Dale is.
Sure. So it's a very simple, sweet software to get your demo automated at scales. And when I say demo automation, it's about delivering personalized demos based on the audience who's visiting a website, who is opening your email, etc., etc. So we don't want to give them a boring standalone generic demo. Just want to focus on giving them personalized, and they want to see what matters to them instead of general titles and topics. So that's what we're helping companies, and we're helping companies to do it at scale. So even when this can deliver thousands of demos at a time across the globe. That's the whole part.
Excellent. So, in other words, it's an efficient way of showing people demos. So you're not wasting your time all day doing demos. You qualify the people, and then people that are qualified get the appropriate demo.
Absolutely. And see, the biggest challenge that any company faces, this is one of our challenges too. And that's why we built Dale. Within our company, we have customers from multiple industries. We have customers from, for example, if you take banking, we have got Citibank using our software. If you take healthcare, we have GE Healthcare using a solution. If you take insurance, we have got Future Generally using a solution. So one single product serving to multiple industries and using a common terminologies, which are not connected to their pain points, is a problem because you will lose the customers. When a banking customer looks at your application, they are expecting to see problems, statements drafted in the best format and a solution for their problem. They don't want to see what you call your softwares and all that. Where we want to branch them into a proper demo, we want to ask them what matters to you, and they will choose what matters, then we will deliver what matters. That's the whole point of having it personalized. And it is very important when you're targeting multiple personas. Let's say I may have a solution, but I'm selling it to, let's say, an HR of a company or a R&D division of a company or a customer success head of a company, etc. A same solution, selling it to multiple stakeholders where it is solving different problems for those stakeholders. That's what the whole problem which is faced by pretty much all the SaaS organizations, or let's say all the services that you take. You might want to drill down a bit and show them what matters. So that is where Dale originated. And not just that, right? So let's say even if I might have a video talking about, how it is solving problem for an insurance, right? I could sell this in my email, and I might be able to see like whether he has seen it or not, but I will not be able to see which portion really helped him to understand more about the product. What was the topic or what was the pain point that was addressed or wanted to be addressed by the customer? Or is there an area where where he watched repeatedly? So you really want to have a lot of contextual data, and we call it intent, sales intent or intelligence, which you can use it to talk to him better, where you speak about how you solve that particular problem for another client, right? Or what your client probably saved money or saved time or improved productivity by solving that particular problem, which is something which matters to the customer as well. So it is not just about delivering demo, it is also giving you intelligent informations in the backend so that it makes it more personal for you to talk to the customer.
You've tried the tools, the AI apps, the automation deals, the lifetime offers that all promise to save your agency. But every test costs you real money and hours you never get back. And you still can't tell which ones actually hold up inside a real agency. Automation for Agencies fixes that. It reviews and scores AI and automation tools through a real agency lens. No technical team required. Everything on the site is free. Start with 3 things. The podcast. Founders on the record about the tools and systems working right now. The leaderboard. Every tool scored and ranked, so you compare at a glance instead of guessing. The playbooks. Step-by-step guides to set up lead capture, booking, your CRM, and more. No sign-up, no friction. Just open the site and start exploring.
Got it. Thanks for that explanation. Now, from an agency point of view, let's go through a scenario, Nazam. I'm an agency. I want to offer your services to, I got multiple clients. I got a big roster.
Sure.
Let's talk about the agency use. How can I achieve that? Is there a functionality to say, bring the client on and brand the application as my own, or do you just bring them on and, I got X client here, Z client here, and then I just go through the work for each? How does it look from an agency point of view? How's that managed?
Absolutely. See, from an agency point of view, also, you have got a funnel that needs to be built. For example, number one is you might have multiple industries that you're working with, right? Or you might have certain personas that you're working with. For example, to the CEO, you might want to talk about how you deliver growth. For a marketing person, you might want to talk about how are you going to save his time by automating content distribution. Or I'm giving you some samples based on the agency, right? You have certain problem statement defined in a way that the other user want to listen to. For example, marketing person want to listen to how this is going to save my time, or how this is going to help me grow by 10x, or how this is going to save my my money by probably 50% or 60%. This could be the same use case for a CFO. You might want to understand how it is going to save my dollars, right? So you will have different stakeholders in any organization, and for each of those stakeholders you will have deliverables which are unique. So as I said earlier, you create a branch demo. In the branch demo, they will have an option to choose who that person is, whether it could be a founder, whether it could be a marketing head, sales head, etc. Then he'll probably choose the pain points that he is currently facing. Then you show a video about how are you solving that problem.
So, another thing I want to know is, so say I am an agency, I have several clients. Do you have workspaces in your app?
Absolutely. When you are agency, one other most important thing that you want to do is to distribute this. Like when you create a demo, you might have multiple clients.
Mhm.
There's an option called workspaces that is available within our app. Each workspace can have its own branding. You can have unlimited workspaces based on the tier that you're assigned to, right? I always recommend you to go with the highest tier because you will not miss any features in future. Any feature that is getting released will be tied to one of those features, right? So if I'm an agency, I can have individual workspaces for individual customers. I can also attach demos to those workspaces, and I can also attach users to those workspaces. So the users will only see the demos that are attached to that particular workspace. So you're limiting the data. You can even give access to your customers where they can use that particular demo to share it with their customers and all that. So workspace is a beautiful way you can manage multiple clients. Yeah.
So that's one aspect of the workspace. Is there any API access?
So see, when you work with technologies now, there's a lot of tools available. Right, there's email marketing tools, there is this prospecting tools, there are tools like Apollo, Atio, CRMs, and all that. Unless you get your systems connected, it is not going to work full fledged. You cannot copy paste it and copy paste. What we're trying to do at Dale is to automate your demo. Then again, we cannot ask you to do a manual job. We already have APIs built. We already have webhooks done. In the events, this can get automatic events pushed to the contact. For example, just today we made HubSpot available for all the users, just a couple of hours back. And we're announcing it on your show, by the way. So we have a HubSpot integration now available for all the users. If you have HubSpot, on a single click, you can connect your HubSpot account. You can map individual contacts. Whenever a user visits a demo, this will be created as a contact in your HubSpot. Not just that. Whenever he watches a demo, whenever he clicks on a link, this will be automatically added as an activity in your contact in HubSpot. So deep integration between your CRM. Similarly, you can use our webhooks to connect with any other tools, whether it is an email marketing tool or a CRM tool, etc. So it is something that is available already on our system.
Okay. So the journey is not over when the user clicks on something or is interested in something, sees the demo. It goes on the back end and in some sort of list, and then you could take care of it from then or export it out if you want to, whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Don't do an export. Why not automate? Because we already have a feature called segments where you sort of create a segment based on their behavior. Let's say you want to create a segment considering that they watched a particular demo, plus they click a particular link, plus they download a particular document. Combining that, you say that he's interested in a potential enterprise customer. All of this can be automatically grouped into a segment, and you can use our campaign feature to do the automatic follow-up, just like how an SDR will do this automatic follow-up. So we don't want you to just stop it where a customer visit your demo and watch a demo. We want to get it close, schedule a meeting with you, then probably nurture it continuously. Because I'll tell you, see, one of the customers that I have is called a very large healthcare company called G Healthcare, which they were using my software for almost in 20 plus countries. I have literally taken more than 7 months to get their first reply. So the interaction started on a November and this took July. I don't know how many follow-ups I did, right? To get a first reply, them asking me to go to their office and do a demo. So sales is not that easy. When it comes to the enterprise sales, it is not going to be that easy at all. So you need to have that consistent messaging, follow up, etc. So I think let the system do it. You just leave it to the system to take care of it.
Okay, so it's really built in. No need to export it anywhere to
Right.
email list or anything. So that's pretty cool. What other do you have any other like team management features or any other features coming up?
Yeah, so there's already team management where you can have your different type of users where you can control their privileges and all that. That's already there.
Mhm.
What is coming up is, which we already made it live for a couple of internal users, is the two important features. Number one, partner management. You might be working with your resellers or co-sellers or whatever, and you might want to share the demo in a co-branded link with your partners as well, so that they can also promote it. So there'll be a partner's logo as well as your logo, but you can also still track, and they can also come and track the contacts, just like how you track your contacts, right? So there is a partner sender which is coming live soon as possible, where you can also have your partners working with you to scale your demos. That's number one. Number two, which is already there but it's not available for all, is called lead scoring. So a lot of this context, we're giving you an option where you can manage the scores and all that, the parameters, and make it like what is high, low, medium, etc. And actually lead scoring that is going to come live. And the scoring can even be used for better decisioning, because I have to make more decisioning based on these parameters. These parameters can be based on the visit, based on the engagement, based on the activity, based on the revisit. So you score it, and based on the scoring also, you can start targeting your users. So these two features are soon going to come in, and there are more features like there's a deal room which is going to come. There is an objection page which is going to come. There is an AI agent which is going to answer live to the users when they watch your demo. That is going to come. So there are more and more features which is going.
Ooh, I like that. Back up. AI agent. So when someone goes through the demo, the AI agent automation, what does it do?
Right. So like you're talking to me, I might watch the demo on the right side of Nell, just like let's say we both on a call. I can on live ask questions using voice or text, and this can give me clarifications on live there itself. So right now, if you have any questions, you still can embed a live chat if you want, or you can embed a live AI chat if you want. But we're planning to have an inbuilt AI agent, which will also act as a sales guy and a digital sales guy for you, who's going to answer your questions live to the users. Yeah.
And this is while you're watching the demo.
Exactly, while watching them.
Pretty good, pretty good. So Nizam, if I said, what's the one or two perfect use cases for this? I mean, I'm going to guess, whether it's an agency owner or a solopreneur, anyone that doesn't want to spend time all day giving demos when you could automate that, especially you don't know what the user is interested in, right?
Yeah. So I'll tell you, see, one of the problems with the very typical email outbound is I might have some 100 prospects. I will send them a link to watch a video with Dale, and after sending to watch the video, I have no idea whether he watched it or not. I can track whether he clicked or not, understand this particular person in this 100 list has watched it or not. With Dale, when you're doing a bulk emailing using the bulk email option that is already built in, you can import 100 contacts. For every single contact, a unique URL will be generated and will be sent to them. So when they hit their mailbox and when they click on it, it will not ask them to enter the information at all. There is no need to enter my name, my email ID, because the system mode, this is Nizam who's watching. Then you clearly get a dashboard saying that Nizam has already selected these topics and has already watched his videos, and he has gone through these videos multiple times. You have enough data without the prospect entering a single information. So to answer the question, for any agency who's doing outbound or a bulk marketing, this is a perfect use case where they can start doing a bulk, outreach to the potential customers. And use cases for the inbound customers, right? Whenever they visit your website, you can embed this demo within your website so that they don't have to schedule a demo, because by the time they schedule, meet you, it's already an hour, 2 hour, or 2 days, or 3 days, or 5 days, etc. We will let them watch the actual demo based on their choices and interest right there. Then we will connect over a call with them. So that second is the inbound, to talk to the inbound customers, right? Third is for, let's say, you're onboarding a customer, you're a product company. You might want to give them clear understanding in terms of how to use the product. For example, I might sign up to Customer IO because I want to solve my problem of sequencing. I want to do an automatic sequencing of my
Mhm.
customer when they're coming on board. So when I click on onboarding demo, I will click only on the customer onboarding as important for me, or sequencing is important for me. There might be 10 other features which I don't want to see. So I will only choose those topics which are relevant for me right now. And the system can show a demo, how to configure it. What are the best ways to, how to get the best delivery rate, 100%. How to probably, cool down your emails. So there can be certain tutorials which are specific to the topic that I want. So third is the customer onboarding. And fourth is definitely trainings. Let's say you have your employees coming on board, or you have your employees who want to understand how this goes, etc. So this is also another case where you can distribute this. So one is for marketing, definitely the outbound and things like that. Second is for sales. Somebody is coming on your site and showing them demo. Third is for onboarding, customer success, etc. And fourth is definitely for training and things like that. So this have be applicable for all the industries. Yeah.
I mean, I personally found it easy to set up, and I'm using it as a complement to a lead magnet, right? I have this video that I want to show, 3 versions, and they fill out what they're interested in, and boom, they could serve that particular video instead of me guessing what they like, right? Absolutely. And you brought up a good point, Nazam. Not only people coming inbound to your website and then they go through the motions of the demo, you could do that outreach via email, right? Yeah. That's beautiful. So it's flexible.
Absolutely.
I like it. Okay, from an agency standpoint, it seems like it's hitting all the needs. What would you want somebody to know that's interested in Dale right now, other than it's on AppSumo on a good lifetime deal plan? And what do you want them to know?
Sure. One most important thing that I would like to clarify is it is not a walkthrough tool. Mm-hmm. This is not something that you can just create some walkthrough and ask users to just click and see the application. We just have walkthrough. Yeah.
Nazam, quick before I could forget, I hate to interrupt, but I have to mention to the audience that Dale does have a walkthrough feature included in the demo, so you could walk through some features. Okay, I didn't want to forget that, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. No, that's a good point that you highlighted. It is just an option. If you want to use walkthroughs where you're going to give that experience to the user, it is available. It's an optional feature, but it is not what the system does. What system does is getting it personalized, delivering it real time, scaling your demos, and understanding the indents and automating the engagement. This is the 4 or 5 things that Dale does, right? Rest are all some features of the application. So what I really want anyone who's listening to me right now do is, there is a free trial available. You don't have to look at the demos. You can just watch the demo, how it works. Create your idea, whatever idea that you have. Make it a demo, try it. Because what is there is already solving a lot of problems. And there are more solutions that are coming on top. We have a lot of vendors that are coming on top. We have things like, the behavior of the end user. For example, he might view it. He might share it with the internal users also. Like, oh, I like it. Let me share it with my CTO, my CFO. Mm-hmm. Even that will be tracked properly, and you will clearly be able to see who is the ambassador, who is the influencer, but who is the influencer in the organization who can push about you, and who's a decision maker in that chain. So you're basically tracking the chain, and there'll be a lot of insights from that also. And AI-based nudges and triggers are going to be there in the deal room. So there are a lot of interesting things coming based on the data that we capture right now. So don't miss the bus, get it early, start building it up. So as soon as we launch it, the AI part of it, then you will have some beautiful data to view.
Yeah. Again, from an agency perspective, this should be easy to sell for your client. If you're already doing videos for the client, hey, how do you know that they're looking at the videos, right? You could offer the demo process, and you can also see the analytics. So a lot of these agency owners are just like operating blind. So you can now navigate that and see who's clicking on what and develop that strategy from there, right? High level strategy.
Absolutely. You're right.
Nazam, excellent product. I definitely recommend the audience to go get it, whether you're a solopreneur, solo agency operator. It's a good app to have in the toolkit. So thanks again, Nazam. We'll look forward to those updates with the AI and so forth. And good luck on your journey.
Thank you. And thank you so much for having me on your show. Thank you so much for all those questions. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk about our journey. I'm sure we'll come again with more updates on your channel for sure, because we are just keep building it. And once again, a wonderful interacting with you and the audience.